How is learning Chinese going to help me lose weight? How does that work? Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Fat and Broke to Fit and Rich, where I go from being a fat loser in his mom's basement,
the basement,
to being slim, sexy, and rich, and speaking beginner Chinese in 6 months. Of my 5 goals, learning beginner Chinese is goal 4. Why the hell am I even doing this? Couple reasons. I love languages, and Chinese is up next because, let's be honest, Chinese is going to be a language that will help you in the future. And just so you're aware, this has nothing to do with, I love China, China's living in the future. The people who say all that stuff, they have no idea what it's like to actually go to a country and see that there are good things and bad things. China included. A lot of people still live in poverty, and it's really accelerating in some ways, just like the USA, right? This isn't a political thing. I just want to connect with people on a business and interpersonal level in China, perhaps in the future. I've traveled the world, so I understand that it's not governments that make a place, it's the people. So this is giving me a major goal and activity to replace cravings with. Instead of going out for a
Big Mac
at 2 a.m., I'll open up my Chinese book and practice some characters. And because it's good to improve in something, I can measure and gamify the metrics of improving in Chinese while also concurrently losing weight. It's kind of a fun way to gamify, like a sim, like I'm a fucking sim improving his life. The how is I'm learning 2 Chinese words a day based on the HSK, which is the official government test. HSK 1 is where it looks like this, just 2 Chinese words a day, okay? And then 15 minutes of 30, there are 30-minute lessons, but I'm going to just cut them in half because, again, just a little bit every day of a technique called Pimsleur. This is what Pimsleur is.
Now she says, I can't speak English.
我不会英文。
我不会说英文。
我不会说英文。
不会。我不会说英文。
我不会说英文。
How does she ask you if you can speak Mandarin?
你会说普通话吗？
你会说普通话吗？你会说普通话吗？
你会说普通话吗？
Tell her you can speak a little.
我会说一点，我会说一点儿。
我会说一点儿。
Okay, so that is what a little snippet of what a lesson is like. And there are 30 lessons in a level, and there's 5 levels. So it'll last me quite a while. But that just gives you an idea. I've done this for Korean and Italian, and let me tell you, this technique does work. It is a paid program. I'll talk about it more later. But you can put it in your headphones, and you can do it while you're doing something else. And in fact, I prefer to do it while I'm doing something else because it trains my brain to kind of subconsciously put the language in there while I'm focused on another task with my hands. Okay, so those are the 2 methods in which I'm going to be learning beginner Chinese over 6 months. I'm not getting into grammar yet, okay? I hope that makes sense. And if you have questions about learning languages, let me know. It's something that I know quite a bit about and that I enjoy. Thanks.